Hey, 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 Entrepreneurs Classroom, how are you? It is Jeannine Trainum. I am here. First of all, let me thank you guys for allowing me to switch up my times today. As I always say, life happens and it waits for nobody. I had an appointment that I could not change, and that would mean that I would not be able to go on live at noon. So Grace was so gracious and allowed me to come on this evening at 6 with my Wellness Wednesday, because I would have been devastated if I missed it. So I'm just going to give you guys a couple of minutes for people to pop on, because I know that it's not our normal time. I know that, you guys aren't used to me popping on at 6, but I'm going to give just a few seconds, and then I'm just going to go into the message, and hopefully you guys will catch the replay. I am having an awesome time doing these Wellness Wednesdays, whether Grace knows it or not, and the whole Entrepreneur Classroom community knows. Like, it's really just pushing me to do different things. Sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone, right? And sometimes you have to do, as I always say, if you want different, you have to do different. And I talk live all day on my personal page, but to be in here in the Entrepreneurs Classroom with some amazing people and sharing just a little bit of what I do and the knowledge that I have in the field or the niche that I'm working in is awesome. So I thank you guys again for allowing me to come in here and share with you. And like I said, I'm not going to hold up your time. I hope you guys catch the replay. And for those who are popping on and who will catch the replay, again, I am Jeannine Trainum with Total Transformation, all natural and organic health and wellness products. I've been doing this for about 2 years now. I truly enjoy it. I truly enjoy it, because I'm a people person and I have a personal story to go along with it. See, whatever you do, you have to make sure that you can relate to it. That's what I always say, because I have battled and struggled with health issues and weight and all of that stuff. It just made sense once I got into it that now I wanted to help others, because I've been there. So the first week 1, it was just giving some, 5 tips on how to just get started on a health and wellness journey, right? And then week 2, last week, I talked about 5 common illnesses and diseases. And also, let me just say this, because Grace will laugh at me and she'll kill me. I'm in the car, so I don't have something to mount the phone stationary. So I'm trying to keep it as still as possible. Because again, still in the streets, still didn't make it back from what I was supposed to do. But this live was going down at 6 today, okay? So 5 common illnesses and diseases. So this week, I'm like, what can we discuss? And I told you guys, I got this thing with number 5. So what do people complain about? Oh, I want to lose weight. I could eat healthy. I could try. Oh, but the exercise, oh gosh, I can't. So many people have a hard time committing to exercising. Then here comes the excuses, right? There's no excuses, guys. You can exercise sitting in your chair. There's no excuses. If you want different, you have to do different. If you want better for your health and wellness, you have to make the sacrifice. So I'm bringing you 5 low impact exercises that anybody can do. Let me tell you something. I understand that, we may be getting older. There may be some people that, are up in age, maybe 60s, they're middle agers. I'm there. Sometimes our body starts to tell on us. Sometimes we get aches and pains and we just don't know how to take it, but we cannot give in to them. Let me tell you, I'm 40. So I guess that makes me middle age. I don't know. So I have injuries from when I was younger. I was very active, jumping, cheering, flipping, all that good stuff. So the impact on my body, I feel it now. I suffer from neck pain, back pain, disc pain, all kind of stuff that I'm going through right now. Sometimes my legs feel like they're going out, but I don't make that an excuse. And I'm not preaching to you, because guess what? There was a time that I did make an excuse, but I had to get that mindset shift your mindset and decide that no, it's time for me to go and put me first, put my health first, stop making excuses no matter what's hurting, and go after it. So this also applied to me. I'm always speak to you guys from a place of where I've been and what I've learned and what I know. So we're going to talk briefly. I'm not going to hold you long this evening. 5 low impact exercises that anybody could do, whether you have back problems, knee problems, joint pain, anything you throw at me, you can do these exercises, okay? So let's start with the first one, the stationary bike. The stationary bike you can do because guess what? You're sitting. You're not stomping. Like if you're like jogging on a pavement, you're not stomping. So that impact is not being felt from your feet going through your body. You're sitting and you're moving your legs on this stationary bike. The worst that you can, maybe feel is if you have bad knees. But guess what? If you go at a slow pace and if you turn the bike tension to low, it'll just flow. And you feel good. Now, when you start off on that bike, you want to start at the easiest level that you can start on. Just sit there and roll with that bike, right? Now, as you get used to it, yes, you want to turn that tension knob to make it a little bit of a challenge, but still low impact, right? So you want to start off slow. And you want to go for as long as you can. Because of the fact you don't have that tension, you want to try to stay on that bike as long as you can so that you can really get some cardio going and burn some calories and really get a good workout. But as you get used to the bike and maybe even doing it slow, you're getting those joints oiled up and they're not hurting as much. Go ahead and put a little tension on it, right? Make it a little bit of a challenge and you'll still get a great workout. Add a little speed, add a little tension, and go a little further in distance, okay? And you'll definitely get it. So that's number one. Number two, the exercise ball. You guys know what I'm talking about. That big, giant exercise ball. You can buy it from Marshall's and Ross, any sporting goods store. Get that ball. That is great to sit on and do sit-ups. So if you have back problems like me, you sit on it and you can roll down so it's on your back. And then you could pull yourself up and do sit-ups or do leg lifts, right? So now you're getting that core in, but it's low impact. You have support on your back and it feels good. Like I said, you can also do the leg lifts, arm exercises. Now you can hold that ball with two hands, lift it up over your head, extend your arms out and bring them back. When I tell you do that a few times and you're going to feel it all in your muscles, you'll feel that. So that exercise ball is really, really good. You can lay down on the floor and put it between your ankles and lift your legs with that exercise ball. Go at your own pace, go slow, but it's very low impact. That exercise ball is a great tool. It's a great alternate to even doing some of those exercises with weight. Sometimes you'll sit on a weight machine and lift your legs like that. But you use that ball and it's an excellent alternative to doing the weights. Number three, the trampoline. Yes, guys, trampoline. And no, I'm not talking about the trampoline you may have in the backyard for the kids. There's trampolines that are made specifically for exercise, and they're smaller and they're able to go inside your house in your bedroom. And guess what? That's an awesome exercise to do while you're watching your favorite TV show because the time will pass you and fly by. So guess what? You could do jumping jacks on a trampoline. You can jog in place on a trampoline. You can also just jump up and down like a kid again on the trampoline. And the springs, that's what makes it easy, especially on your knees. So you don't get that impact as if you're on pavement. The springs in it just bounces you back up. So you can jump and bounce on that. And if you want to make it a little challenge, put some low weights in your hand. Like a 2-pound weight or 3-pound weight. Put them in your hand while you're jumping. You can do arm exercises, right? So now you're getting some cardio and some strength training in at the same time. So are you following me? Does it sound simple enough? No excuses, guys. Get that trampoline and get going. And guess what? If you don't have the one for the house, if you have one in the backyard, go ahead, get on it and jump away. Number 4, walking. Yes, walking. So simple. Now, that could be a little tricky because you want to make sure you have the right shoes on. You want to make sure you have a shoe that will absorb the shock, right? Because when we do walk, we do pound the pavement, as we say. But when you walk, and I just mean a light, gentle walk, right? Nothing crazy, no speed walking. Just get out and take a nice nature walk. Just walk. You can move your arms back and forth. You could carry those low weights again, right? And add the strength component to it. Now, once your body gets used to you walking every day, just at the normal, slow pace, then if you want to add a little bit, go ahead and put a little more speed to it. Speed walk. right? You still don't have to stomp that pavement, but just add a little speed to it. Speed walk with your weights, right? Now, what is this going to lead up to? Eventually, it will lead up to maybe your jogging. Now, jogging is a little more intense, not so much low impact, but just imagine if you start off at that low impact and could possibly build your way up. Wouldn't that be awesome? So walking is another exercise. Just walk. You don't have to have a rhyme or reason. Walk down your street. I walk in my cul-de-sac. I just keep going around and around and around when I don't want to go anywhere. I'll count in my head how many times I go around, and I'll just walk, right? Walking. Now, this is one that is my favorite because I love water. This is water aerobics. This is probably the #1 low impact exercise for any person to do. Why? Because the water takes all of that shock away from your body, right? It helps you. The water is helping your joints, especially those joints. If you have joint issues, if you have arthritis, back problems, knee problems, you want to submerge your body in the water. It will help you tremendously. Some of the things you could do in the water is jogging in place. Stand in water and jog in place. And you will be like, this is a workout. I'm telling you guys, just to stand in the water and to jog in place is phenomenal. Let me tell you, I did it last summer and was like, whoa. It felt like I had weights on, but it didn't hurt my body. I was just jogging and it felt so good. Another one you could do is jumping jacks in the water. Do those jumping jacks and see how you're resisting that water going in and out, but it's such great exercises for you to do in the pool for those joints to not hurt them any further. Running, we would have races, run from one end of the pool to the next end of the pool. Let me tell you, that running was awesome. When I finished, I truly had a workout. Even standing in the pool and putting your arms down in the water and just bringing them back up, because now your arms are fighting against the water and you just bring them back up and you'll feel it in your arms. What I do, I hold on to the edge of the pool, allow my body to float up, and then I just kick my legs and my feet. That's a workout. That water aerobics is the bomb. If you go in your city or town, if you have like a YMCA, or if you have like a rec park that has a pool or aquatic center, 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you they have a water aerobics class. In my area, we have water aerobics. We also have Zumba in the water. Now, I love Zumba on land. Now, Zumba in the water, I haven't tried that yet, but I'm excited to try it because I love Zumba, and to do it in the water will just make it that much more fun. So you want to definitely look into your community, because if there is any type of aquatic center, they will definitely have the water aerobics. And it's probably just a couple of bucks just to join the class. Or if you're a citizen of that town, you probably could join that aquatic center for a yearly fee and go as much as you want. So I just wanted to bring to you guys today just 5, because you know that's my number thing now, 5 low pack exercises to get you going on your health and wellness journey. Remember, there's no excuses, none, especially when I'm around. You can't tell me something that I won't have a comeback for. No excuses. Get up and make the decision you want to do it. Go back and look at yourself. What's your why? We talked about that last week. What is your why? Look at your physical health, right? Look at things that's going on in your body. Are you suffering from any of those ailments I talked about last week? Cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, acid reflux, sleep apnea. Are you suffering from any of those things that we learned? The common thread was obesity, being overweight, right? Then you need to make the decision. I need to change my diet and I need to add exercise. And even though you think you may not be able to exercise, these 5 low impact exercises, I'm sure will get you on your way. Let me recap before I go. Stationary bike. Get to your local gym and get on that stationary bike. The exercise ball. Marshall's, Ross, any athletic store will have these big exercise balls that you can get on and use. The trampoline. Hey, go in the backyard and jump on the kids. Or look at your local, again, sporting goods store, and they should have an exercise trampoline that you could use. Walking. Invest in a great pair of walking shoes to absorb the shock. Get out there, enjoy your surroundings, enjoy nature. Go to the park and walk. Go to a local state park. Look at all the beautiful surroundings and walk. No excuses. Last but not least, our water aerobics. get that bathing suit on, get down to the local pool. If you're in a subdivision or have a community pool, get there. If you have one in your backyard, even better. Go to your local parks. They may have a pool, state parks, aquatic centers. Hey, if you got a friend that have a pool, say, hey, let's have a evening of water exercise and let's just put some music on and have a great time. Why not? Incorporate your friends in it, right? It's time to get everybody healthy. So those are the 5 low pack exercises that I'm bringing to you guys this evening. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to come on at 6 p.m. tonight with my Wellness Wednesday. Life happens, but we continue to roll on. And I want to thank you guys again, continuing to support me with my Wellness Wednesdays. I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing evening. And I cannot wait to come back next week. Let's see what we'll talk about next week. What 5 things will we discuss next week? So again, remember, it is your girl, Jeannine Trainum, with Total Transformation, where transformation is inevitable and your results will definitely be incredible. You guys have an awesome and amazing evening. I'm about to run in this grocery store. Bye.